Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Michael and today I'm going to show you how to make these pecan pie bars. These are absolutely delicious, and if you like pecan pie, if you've never made one, I've got a great recipe on my channel. You can go check that out if you want a full pecan pie. But these would be great. You can cut these up into little bars and have these out for people to eat once they have finished their main course, or these would make great snacks. You can make these ahead of time, and these are absolutely delicious and they come together really quickly. So I've got my oven now preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or that's 175 degrees Celsius. And I've got a baking tray here, and we're going to start out and we're going to toast our pecans. Now I've got 2 cups or 200 grams of pecans, and I'm just going to put those out on the pan just like that. And just kind of give those a good mix around with my hands there so that we've got one flat layer. I'm going to put these into that preheated oven, and we're going to roast these for about 10 minutes. And about halfway through, we're going to come in with the spatula and just kind of turn these over a little bit so we get a little bit of roasting on both sides. I'll come back and we'll show you what these look like. All right, now that we got those pecans in the oven and they're roasting, let's go ahead and get our pan ready now. So I got a 9x13 aluminum pan here, and I've got some parchment paper in the bottom of that. And we're going to put that in there so that we get these out and they're really easy to remove. All right, I'm back. It's been 5 minutes, and with my pecans, just take a spatula that you've got here and just kind of give those a little bit of a turnover so that we can get the other side roasted as well, and we'll put those back in there for another 5 minutes. All right, my pecans are out of the oven now. I'm going to set these on top of the stove, and we'll come back to these in just a minute and we'll start working on our pie crust. Now, to make the crust for the pecan pie bars, I've got my food processor here, but if you don't have your food processor, you can definitely use your hands, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. But I've got 2 cups, or that is 240 grams of all-purpose flour, and I'm just going to put that into the food processor. I've got 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, or that's 100 grams. I've got 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, so I've got my ingredients now in my food processor. I've got 1.5 sticks of unsalted butter, or that's 12 tablespoons, or 170 grams. And with that, we're just going to make sure that this stays really, really cold. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces, and we're going to put it into the food processor. So if you're making any kind of crust, if you're making a pie crust or making these bars, you want the butter to stay as cold as you can keep it. And we're just going to cut that into little pieces about 1/4 inch, and we're just going to pop those in. I'm going to continue to cut this up, and I'll be back and I'll show you what we're going to do next. All right, so I've got my butter in now. I'm going to go ahead and close up my food processor, and I'm going to pulse this a couple of times. And what we're wanting to do is it's going to work that butter into that flour, and you want little chunks, or it's going to kind of have a resemblance of like cornmeal, but you want just a few chunks in there, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so that we can see, if you take it and you can put it in your hands, it'll kind of hold together a little bit. That's what we're looking for. You want it to kind of look like that. It'll kind of hold itself together is what we're looking for. So now we're going to bring our pan over here, and I'm going to put my flour mixture in the bottom and just kind of spread that out with your hands there to get an even coating around the bottom. And then you can just take the back of your hand, and we're going to kind of push that down so that we get a nice flat layer of our crust on the bottom. All right, I've got my pan now into a baking pan. I always do that when I'm baking things because I want it to bake evenly, and I don't want any certain parts of it to get like hot spots on the bottom and get really dark on the bottom. So by putting it into this baking tray like this, I kind of control that a little bit more. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just like the way that this turns out that way. And we're looking for just a little bit of browning on the edge. I'm going to put that back into that 350 degree Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius oven. And we're going to bake this for about 15 to 18 minutes. Now, if you've got a convection, it might not take that long in your oven. So keep a watch on it. You want just a little bit of browning on the edges. And I'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do next. All right, so while our crust is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and take my pecans and put them out here on my countertop on this cutting board. And with these, I'm just going to give this a rough chop. I'm not going to cut these down into little pieces, but I want all the bites that we get out of these to every bite come out of it have just a little bit of the pecan. So we're just going to kind of give this a rough chop. But the pecans that I have here today are whole halves, and so I wanted to kind of break those up a little bit. All right, now that we've got the pecans chopped up a little bit, I'm going to put this into this container here. All right, I've got my crust now out of the oven, and you can see around the edges I've got just a little bit of browning coming up on that. That's exactly what we want to see. So now that we've got this done, we're going to set this to the side so this can kind of cool down a little bit. So now I've got 3 eggs that I've got at room temperature here, and I'm going to crack those open and put those into the bowl. I'm going to break them individually because I definitely want to make sure that I don't get any eggshells in my batter, so I'm going to break them into this little bowl. And we're also going to check in to make sure that they're good. And I've got a good egg there, so I'm going to put that in just like that. And I'll do the same thing to the other two. It's a lot easier to get the eggshells out of this than it is trying to pick it through everything else once you realize that you've got one in there. Now I've got 1 cup or 200 grams of packed light brown sugar, and we're just going to put that in. Now I've got 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and I'm going to put that in just like that. Now I've got 1 cup or 240 milliliters of light corn syrup, and we're just going to add that in. I've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I've got 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to take my whisk and I'm just going to whisk that all together. Now that I've got that all whisked together, I'm going to take my toasted pecans now and put those in. All right, now that I've got my pecans integrated now with my other ingredients, that basically looks like your pecan pie filling that you would put into your regular pecan pie. That looks absolutely delicious. I've got my crust back over here. It's still warm. We're going to take this and we're going to evenly spread this out across the bottom. I'm going to take my spatula and make sure they get all of that out of there. We don't want to leave any of those ingredients behind. I'm going to take the side of my spatula here and just kind of make sure that I get that into all the corners and that I can see a good bite of my pecans around in my mixture here. And that looks really good. I've got my baking pan back over here. I'm going to pick this back up and I'm going to put this right back on it. Now I'm going to put that back into that same temperature oven, 350 Fahrenheit, 175 Celsius, and I'm going to bake this for about 25 to 30 minutes. What we're looking for now is you want that center to set, but it'll still be a little bit loose on that, so I'll show you that when it comes out of the oven. It'll continue to set up as it cools down. So 25-30 minutes, everybody's oven is going to cook a little bit differently. I'll show you what this looks like when it's ready. All right, I am back and I just took my pecan bars out of the oven. I wanted to show you what that looked like. So it's got just a little bit of a jiggle in the middle of it there, and we're going to let this sit here on this rack in the pan. You're not going to take it out of the pan until it cools down. So that heat from that pan is going to continue to, it's going to let those pecan bars set up in there. So just leave it alone, let it cool down to room temperature. And if you want to, as an option, I really like what this does. These are some large salt crystals, and I'm just going to sprinkle some of those on the top and let those, as that cools down, will be on the top of each one of those little bars. So just put a little bit on there. It adds such a nice contrast to the sweet with that little bit of that salt in there. Such a nice flavor to it. But if you don't have these, you can definitely skip this. And I'm just going to let this sit here on the countertop till it cools completely down, and I come back and I'll show you what we'll do next. I am back and my pecan pie bars are done. They are nice and cool. So I'm going to pull the paper here and we're just going to lift it straight up out of that pan. It makes it so easy when you're pulling that out. And now with that, we should be able to just pull the paper back on the sides. And then you can cut them any size you want. You can cut them 2 or 3 inches apart. I'm just going to take this serrated knife and just press through there just like that. And I'm going to continue across cutting them. You can cut them any size you like. That way you can get more out of them. With my demonstration here today, I'm just going to cut them about 2 inches apart. And I'll do that and I'll get 3 out of this corner here too. So I'm just going to grab a hold of it here because I see that's where one of the pecans is at, and just kind of give that a little saw through across the top, and that'll go right down into there. And then I'll break this up into another third right here. These look absolutely incredible. You got your pie crust on the bottom, you've got your pie filling here in the middle, and you've got your pecans on the top. This mimics the pecan pie that you would normally make, but this is in bar form, and you can take these and cut these up and just make a lot of them out of here. It just depends on how big you want to cut them. Let's give this a try and see what this tastes like. That is absolutely delicious. It is nice and sweet and crunchy from those pecans. That crust on the bottom has got a nice flavor to it. These are just absolutely delicious. I know you're going to want to try this recipe. If you like this content, maybe you might consider giving me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And while you're at it, check out one of these other 2 videos over here on the side. You might find something else you like. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Try this pecan pie bar. I know you're going to love it. Leave me a comment. I want to hear how yours turned out. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye now.